Howdy folks, it's Alter here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And in light of the bus trips being bugged where you can't continue if you leave the trip and come back, we're putting those on hold and we're going to finish the discovery flights. We're going to do the last two in this video. This is what's available as of Sim Update 6. With the next Sim Update slash Game of the Year version, they're supposed to be adding more. And I'm sure they'll add more every time there's a World Update too. So we'll do them as they're added. But for now, we only have two left to cover, and we're going to do in this video. So here we go, Berlin. Let's get started. Berlin, Germany's capital and most populous city, is a fascinating and beautiful urban center filled with incredible sights, many of which are the best appreciated from above. The aesthetic charm of Berlin lies in this diversity of architecture, urban layout, and physical setting. The city's spectacular sights, all of which lie in close proximity to one another, include the iconic Berlin Television Tower, 1,207 feet tall. It is the highest structure in Germany and the third highest in the European Union. The Tiergarten, a 520-acre park that is one of Germany's most popular, largest urban gardens, reveals its myriad intricacies when seen from aerial perspectives. The Charlatanburg Palace, a magnificent example of Baroque architecture, has sweeping grounds that include breathtaking formal garden. Historic Reichstag and Brandenburg Gate are two popular destinations that lie less than a quarter mile from each other. All of these and more sights seem from the air to be elegantly stitched together by the meandering Spree, a river that winds through Berlin. This is why they've never hired me to read audiobooks. Among other things. Alright, let's get going. We're in the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. That probably says G1000. We'll see. And here we go, starting from the outside like usual. If you have not done a discovery flight with us before, it's just casual flying, somewhat realistic. I say 85% realistic, where we have flight from the air, and we never land. We just fly around for 10-15 minutes and just look at stuff. Most of it's done from inside the airplane so that we can have the immersion perspective, but sometimes we'll jump outside. Actually, a lot of times we jump outside, but anyway, so that must be the park that they're talking about, right? Is that? Well, let's get some altitude here. Yeah, that's the park. We just went through the center with that monument thing, and there's the Spree River, and a bunch of things that we're missing. There we go. Brandenburg Gate. Brandenburg Concerto by Bach comes to mind. The only stuff I know about Germany, let alone Berlin, is whatever we've been told in music. So, if it's music related to Germany, then that's all I really know. Where'd that tower go? There it is. Otherwise, I don't know much about it. Of course, they know a lot about Baroque architecture, and this would be part of the world where that was popular. There's the TV tower cathedral. Let's look at the TV tower here, see what it looks like. Interesting skin on that. Let's just have a peek. It looks like it's kind of post-apocalyptic, doesn't it? Interesting. So that's probably best viewed from farther away. And that bus down there just went underground. Did you see it? Now it's on that road. That was interesting. Anyway, I think for this, we're going to want to get some altitude. I have a feeling this is going to look best the higher we get, to be honest. Yeah. And that way, those of you who are from the area and know the area better than I can get a view of the area. Because I don't honestly have much to say about this. So we're just going to fly around. We'll fly out here, come back. There's a stadium down there. And then in a couple minutes we'll be done. And then we'll go to the next one. That's just how these are. Very short, very casual. Looking around because they're offered to us. Oh, there's another city center over there, but it's unlabeled. Like I said, if you haven't done a discovery flight with us here before in the Taltero channel, this is how we do it. It's not regular content. I say that every time. There's the park. I want to get the whole park in view, and there it is. Let's look at it from out here. There it is. There's the whole park in view under the left wing. Alrighty, we're going to still gain some altitude. We are going to fly around, head back over the city, and then that'll be it already. Simple as that. There we go. Nice, slow, gradual, casual turn. Looking down at someone's apartment. Just think. There's probably between 1 and 5 people in each apartment. Hundreds of apartments per building. Maybe 100 apartments per building or more. Hundreds of buildings in view. Multiply that out. So let's say 3 people. So 3 times 100 is 300. Times 1,000 times 1,000 times another 100 is 30,000, right? 300 add a 0 is 3,000. Add another 0 is 30,000. Just within that little bit, 3,000 people. Multiply that out, you get millions. Multiply that around the world. Just think of how many people there are. Gee, that's crazy. Almost unfathomable. Just like there are known more visible stars in the galaxy than grains of sand on the planet. That's crazy too. Think of how many grains of sand are in one handful. And then all the sand on the planet. Ridiculous. Unfathomable by the human brain. There's an airplane over there landing. Must stay under the clouds. And we'll fly back over the city, have a peek, and then we'll move on to the last one. That's it. Super simple, super casual, just super VFR. Basically, these are so people can hop into the simulator if you've never flown before and fly around and look before you learn how to operate the plane. Of course, you have to know somewhat about operating the plane, but it's not too hard. Just get your throttle going and don't do a roll in a Cessna and you're good. Alrighty, this does look much better from up high. Some locations look better down low. This location definitely looks better from altitude. And there you have it, folks. We're going to fly back towards the park. And, that is it. Oh, look, it's a big circle. Look. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. It's a big circle. Look at that. Oh, that's really cool. Could not see that from down below. Alrighty, I apologize. I don't know much about Berlin to tell any stories or anything. Yeah, I mean, there are other discovery videos where I tell a lot, but I just don't know anything about the area. So I guarantee you pretty much everybody watching this knows more than I do. So I apologize. But there's the big park again. We're going to fly out like this for a second here, and then we're going to end and go on to the last currently available discovery flight. This is gorgeous. I'm going to leave you with this scene for like 10 seconds, then we'll continue. Alright, the last one currently available, Pennine Alps in Switzerland. Here we go. The Pennine Alps, located in southwestern Switzerland and neighboring Italy, contain some of the most impressive mountain sites in the world, including some of the most famous peaks in history. Over 20 mountains in the area stand taller than 4,000 meters above sea level, 13,123 feet, including the Matterhorn, Monte Rosa, highest in Switzerland, and Dom, second highest in Switzerland. Surrounding these high points are deep valleys, glimmering lakes, sheer rock walls, and immense glaciers. In addition to these natural wonders, some of humanity's boldest structures stand in the thin air here. These include the Garnegrath South Observatory, the astronomical complex built on the roof of the Garnegrath Club Hotel, which lies on the top of the Garnegrath, a 10,000-foot high ridge. I believe we went over this in the Switzerland bush trip. I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we did. The hotel and observatory are connected to nearby Zermatt, Switzerland by the Garnegrath Railway, the highest open-air railway in Europe. Thrilling sights open up with each blink of the eye while flying over this alpine wonderland, from the intricate and detailed to the broad and sweeping. So these are fun. These are actually more interesting than you would think, flying through mountains, because we'll see what peaks we can. We're going to start this. We're going to try to stay below terrain level. We're going to try to see some stuff down below. We're not going to catch everything, so this is just like me checking stuff out, and if you're interested, you can check it out yourself. Or if you want me to come back and do something more detailed, let me know. So here we go. Okie dokie, and it's starting us right right over Monte Rosa. So let's see if we can not crash. What are we doing for speed and everything? Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're good. I'm just resetting everything. Alright, I'm pretty sure we flew this area in a bush trip, because this looks awfully familiar. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Of course, I have no problem being wrong, but I'm pretty sure we did. So instead of flying super high at, what, 15,000 feet like we did for the bush trip to get across this, let's go down and see what's happening down here. I know my gear's up, that's why he's dinging at me. Let's check out these ridges. We're just going to fly around and check out some stuff. Again, 85% realistic, casualish stuff. I'm sure you've seen my other videos of this stuff before. Stockhorn Peak. Render and faster, please. And we're just going to go down this ridge. The Gorner Glacier. Let's see what this looks like here. Oh yeah. Lots of fun stuff. There's a valley up in front of us. I wonder if there's anything interesting there. Let's zoom this in so we can see when we're actually going to reach it. So I think what we'll do for this is we'll fly down that valley. There's an observatory. No, this isn't the observatory stuff we saw in another bush trip. Okay. But this is an area I think we've been at. So let's go like this, and let's try to look from here. How are we doing on speed? We're getting kind of fast. Let's check it out. Now we could take out the drone and fly down there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I love the water. I love the road leading up to it. There we go. We're going to see more glimmering lake from here. And why is my little tiny cat meowing at my door? Very unusual. I have 4 cats. Usually it's the Maine Coon that's whining. Whoa, look at that city that just came into view. Are you all seeing this with me? You looking at what I'm looking at? Look at that. First of all, there's the stuff below us. And then there's the city. I'm trying to go slower, but I can't. I'm trying to go as slow as I can here. I love this Bonanza though. It's one of my favorite aircraft. I'm going to check out the city and fly this valley. And this might be another short video, to be honest. Sometimes you spend half an hour on these flights. Sometimes you spend 5 minutes. But, we've done all 20-something. I'm trying to think of 5. Yeah, there's like 20-something right now. Sometimes it gets kind of redundant. There we go. I wanted to see this. There we go. There's the observatory. See the observatory peeking out? There we go. I wanted to be below terrain and look over there, and that's what we're doing. Perfect. Mission accomplished. So let's just fly down here. Every one of those building icons you see, that's a city marker. The POIs, or points of interest, are like map point markers. And, yeah, I know my gear is... Stop, I know my gear... whatever. My gear's up. I know that. So city markers, POI markers, and then airport markers. So they have different icons for each thing. That's how you know what you're looking at. Oh, this is great. This might be my thumbnail. I hope I can make that into a thumbnail. Oh, this is exactly what I was hoping we would do. Oh, this is fantastic. I don't know if this is the area they intended us flying, but that's what we're doing. And we're not going to land. I don't think there's any airports nearby. Nope. Oh, way over there, which we have landed at for sure. So I know for sure we've done this area in a bush trip, but not low down. We did it above terrain. Alrighty, let's pop back up and see if there's anything in the area to see. And then we'll be done. Do you think there's room to turn around in here? What do you think? Think we can do it? Like I said, only 85% realistic. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to climb, and we're going to turn around. We're going to see if this works. I think it'll work. I'm sure it'll work, as long as we watch our speed. How are we doing? Oh yeah, we're way above terrain. Way higher than it looks. So here we go. Step on the ball, which is actually this little thing under the triangle. And let's do this. Oh yeah, no problem. Room to spare. Room to spare. Perfect. Very nice. Alright, let's keep climbing though. We have plenty of speed we can put into climbing. See, we did it. Alright, so where are we headed? I'm going to head back to this river, I guess. And then we'll see if there's anything else to look at. Just because I don't want this to be like 2 minutes and we're done. I'm actually really enjoying this more than I thought I would. This is great. Looks like a painting behind us. Which I kind of comment before, like sometimes it looks very realistic, sometimes it looks like a painting. But I have to remember too, which I didn't think of this before, but sometimes when you are looking at this stuff in real life, it does look like a painting. So maybe this is more realistic looking than I'm giving credit for, or that I have given credit for in the past. City again, can you see from here? Nope, we have to use this view. Nice looking city, Blatten. Hello, Blatten. And read. And what's over here? Oh my gosh, that's a really steep road. That must not be a road. Well, it sure looks like a road. That seems a little steep. Alright, so we're gonna keep heading over this way just to see if there's other stuff to look at. Some more cities at the base of the glaciers. Back over the observatories, or observatory and hotel. And I think we'll call it quits. So let's just go like this. Look back one more time. Look at the glaciers. Looking good. And there we go. Alrighty, we're going to head back over this observatory, and that'll be the end of all the Discovery flights that are currently available as of Sim Update 6. I think I have my version right. It's like 1.20.6.0, I think we're in right now at the time of this recording. Expecting the Game of the Year update soon, and will not be doing any bush trips until that is fixed. So that means I'm finally going to get back to my own flights. I have a lot of flights planned. I just haven't been flying them because I've been enjoying the bush trips so much and these little things so much. So there you go. Like, subscribe to see what I come up with next, and I'll see you then.